to Santa Clarita Christian School Broadway concerts. There we go. Okay, we need some excitement. This is going to be a fun night. You're going to enjoy this. It's going to be quite a treat. I just have a few announcements for you to kick off our evening. First things first, hopefully you found your table, you found your seats. For those of you who are gluten-free, there should be a gluten-free option right next to your table where you're at. You can find those. For the rest of you, we have the desserts on both sides. There's the same dessert tables on both sides. You don't have to break it. Everything is the same on the place. The bricks are on that, the same on both sides there as well. And then there's audience outside and all the rest. Now is the time if you would like to buy your raffle tickets as well. You can get raffle tickets $2 a piece, or 12 for $20, or 25 for $40. You can get those for some of our raffle prizes we're going to be handing out in between the songs throughout this evening. So you have a chance to get those. And then there's one silent auction item, and that is 4 seats for the Christmas concert. You're not going to want to miss, because that's a packed out show and that front row gets filled really quick. It'd be nice to have your seats reserved. That being said, these desserts are looking really good. Our first few minutes, for about the next 20 minutes, we're going to give you a chance to fellowship and grab your desserts and all the rest. I'm just going to kick us off with a word of prayer, if that's possible. We'll see if that happens. All right. If you're chewing, don't stop chewing, but I'm going to start praying. Father, thank you for this evening, for your amazing grace. We seek you through your Lord Jesus Christ, and we thank you that you've given us this evening to rejoice in you, give thanks to you, and just enjoy the kids that you've given to us. All the hard work that's gone into this evening, all the fun that's been had and the fun to be had, we just want to give you the praise and the glory. We pray for a fun, safe evening where these kids would just, again, sing their hearts out. We would smile, laugh, applaud, and just rejoice at the good gifts you've given. But Lord God, you know this is a fundraiser as well. We've got ambitions to do great work for you in another place. And so we pray that, Lord, that would be funded well also. Thank you for the fellowship, the sweet treats, and the good friends. In Jesus' name, amen. So just a heads up, for the next 15 minutes, you can get up, grab your desserts, go back to your tables, and we'll kick it off in about 15 minutes. Well, good evening again, and thank you for coming out. Hopefully you had a chance to have some crackers, some meat, some cheese, a lot of the desserts on both sides. And it looks as though there's plenty more, so make sure you get up and grab those as you're able. We're thankful for all the good provisions and the ski treatments and the wonderful evening we're about to have. Before I get into a break, the raffle is also out there, and so out of the last seconds to go ahead and put your buy your raffle tickets and put those in there, as well as the silent auction is out there as well. Again, that's 4 tickets for the Christmas concert on December 12th. You can grab that. And I was just handed this. It was left outside. So either it's a bomb and I should call somebody, or I'm going to raffle it off. Or it belongs to Mrs. Katz. Perfect. We found it. Okay. Sorry to bring you, make you come all the way up here. Okay, so for this evening, desserts are there, coffee's there, drinks are there. Enjoy this evening. It's just going to be a fun night, a fellowship class, good music, a good time all the way around. A couple of things you should know, as well as we'll be coming up throughout the show to pull the tickets and give away the raffle prizes. So when the show has a break, don't run off to the restroom without giving your tickets to somebody so that they can watch those numbers. And if you signed up online, you will have noticed that the sign said 6 p.m., right? Broadway concert, 6 p.m., dessert, what? Dessert. Now, no, not you. There's this word there, G-A-L-A. How would you pronounce that?
Gala.
Gala. How would you pronounce that?
Gala.
Gala. Say that again.
Gala.
Gala. Gala? Gala? Ryan, how would you pronounce that?
It's Gala, sir.
It's Gala. I just want you to know there are 4 ways. so that when you leave here tonight and you tell your friends, I was at this dessert, you would pronounce it right. If you were English American and you were in the UK, it would be Gala. Your US English, American English, is Gala. If you're Casey May, it's Gala. Either way, we obviously don't want to start a fight tonight, but just so you know, a little research project. So also on your tables, I'll just mention to you that there is a wonderful centerpiece there with those flowers that look so wonderful. I know that one of you is coveting it already and wants to take it home. So we're going to play a little game to kick off our evening to see if we can't settle the score and see who gets it. This is called, it's called Pass the Spoon. So here's how it works. In that centerpiece, there is a plastic spoon. It's not hidden. It should be pretty obvious. Don't go tearing it apart. There is a plastic spoon. Somebody grab that plastic spoon out of your centerpiece and balance it on your nose like Mr. Wilson and see who wins. No. So pass the spoon works like this. Mrs. Arnone is going to play on the piano. When she is done playing, the spoon stops getting passed. She might play for 2 seconds or she might play for 2 hours. We don't know. But you're going to pass this spoon, and whoever has the spoon when she's done playing wins the centerpiece to take home at the end of the night. All right, let's jump right into it. Grab that spoon, pass it around. Oh! Wow. Some of you really wanted that centerpiece and some of you didn't, but one of you got it. Fantastic. Well, you've learned to play well together already, so let's enjoy this evening. A few other things you should know. We'll be doing the raffle, as I mentioned, and we also have those donation envelopes that are on your table. If you would like a donation receipt for anything you give, fill those out. We'll make sure we get it to you. That's enough of me. Let me introduce to you the one who's poured heart, soul, life, sweat, tears, and a lot into 120 voices that are going to sound fantastic. Please welcome Mrs. Johnson.
This song from the Broadway musical Annie Get Your Gun, which is about the sharpshooter Annie Oakley. Annie is in love with the star of Buffalo Bill's Wild West show, Frank. Frank and Annie grow more in love, but also more competitive as they sing this song.
Wow, they just sound better and better every time they perform. Love that. Excellent work. A lot of hard work went into that, but not too much because they only started the year a few weeks ago, and so they haven't had months of practice. They've jumped right in and given it their best efforts. During this transition, we've got a little raffle to start. We've got 5 items. 5 items, or 5 packages, I should say, that we're going to raffle off. And so, as we do this, pull out your tickets, look at those numbers. If you don't say it's me, then it'll go to the next number. Let's jump right into the first one, a Paris mug, Harney & Sons Paris tea, and Bodhi Leaf gift card for $5 to fill that up. So a few items to warm you up for the day. And let me see what I can get here. Our first one is 692974. Did I hear a gasp? 692974. All right. Now we're going to draw the numbers now, and you'll hang on to those tickets and you'll collect your items at the end of the show. The next one is a London mug, where they say Gala, Harney & Sons London Fog Tea, and a $5 Starbucks gift card. Let me stir that up. Here we go. 692796. 692796. Right here up front? All right. That'll go to great use, I know it. And now we've got a New York mug, where they say Gala, of course. Harney & Sons New York Tea, and an XRO gift card. Now, if you haven't been to XRO, they make those churros that are super scrumptious. And this goes to 692471. It has a name on the back. I'll shout it out. Amandus, right over there. You got it. The next one is a $25 Hanu coffee gift card and mug. Enough for you to use that mug, fill it up, and bring a friend. $25 Hanu coffee gift card and mug. And the number is 692764. Right here, right up front. I think it'll go to great use there as well. And the last one for now, a $20 Bodhi Leaf gift card and travel mug. If you haven't been to Bodhi Leaf, you got to check it out. They make all kinds of scrumptious things. Let's see who gets this one. It is 692476. And it has a name on the back, Amandus. Congratulations. You know who to ask out for your coffee dates and meet up with them. We look forward to the next chapter of our show.
This song is from the movie La La Land, which was written as a love story to LA. This is from the opening sequence where, while stuck in traffic, different Angelinos remember why they love Los Angeles and how they came here to pursue their dreams.
West of Santa Fe. We were 17, but he was sweet and it was true. Still I did what I had to do, 'cause I just knew.
This song is from the movie, a not very well-known movie, The Quest for Camelot. This song was made famous by a duet between Andrea Bocelli and Celine Dion.
Times when we don't know, let this be our prayer. When we lose our way, lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be
La luce che tu dai
Pray we'll find your love
nel cuore resterà.
and hold it in our
A ricordarci che
stars go out each night.
l'eterna stella sei. Nella mia preghiera
Let this be our prayer.
quanta fede c'è.
Shadows fill our day.
lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be saved. A world where pain and sorrow will be ended, and every heart that's broken will be mended, and we'll remember we are all God's children, reaching out to touch you, reaching to the sky. We ask that light become, and watch us from above. We hope each soul will find another soul to love. Let this be our prayer. Just like every child, need to find a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be saved. Need to find a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be saved.
This song is from the Disney movie Hercules. Based on the legend of the Greek gods, Hercules is Zeus's son who is kidnapped and taken to Earth, losing most of his power. He doesn't fit in, but he is determined to prove his worth.
We wanted to make sure that the soloists lined up with when their parents were coming to the show. So there's a little change in your program, and the solos tonight will be sung by Miranda and Serona.
will cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, this is where I'm meant to be. I'll be there someday. I can go the distance. I will find my way. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. Till I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong.
Down an unknown road to embrace my fate. Though the road may wander, it will lead me to you.
1,000 years will be worth the wait. It might take a lifetime, but somehow I'll see it through. And I won't look back. I can go the distance. I will stay on track. No, I won't accept defeat. It's an uphill slope, but I won't lose hope. Till I go the distance and my journey is complete. Like a shooting star, I can go the distance. I will reach the world. I will face its harms. I don't care how far. I can go the distance. When I go the distance, I'll be right where I
This next song is not from a movie or a musical, but we loved it so much that we decided to sing it anyways. Blackbird was written by Paul McCartney as a response to the civil rights movement in the 60s to ease racial tension.
take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your love, you were only waiting for this moment to arise.
Amazing. So sweet. Certainly a favorite. Wonderful job. Can we give them one more round of applause just as they step down? That was incredible. And okay, so one more tiny round of applause for the 10 boys in the junior high choir. I love that. Coming out to sing. Praise the Lord. That's what God designed us for. Well, jumping into the next portion of our raffles, we have a few items here. The first one is a Paul Mitchell Hair Care Curling Iron Set and $75 Salon Integrity gift card. Nice. Okay, it's a big one here. Oh, there's a lot of tickets in this one too. Okay, I'm gonna have to shuffle it around in a bit. One of these tickets is not mine, as you've probably guessed. Okay. 692787. Oh, there's no name on it. 6927. Oh, right here, right up front. Lucky table right up here. There's a couple of seats if you want to press your luck. Okay, here we go. So next is the Newhall Night Out. $50 Newhall Refinery gift card with 2 tickets to the Canyon Theater Guild and an XRO Churro gift card. That is a night out. That's going to be great. I'm not sure if you've eaten there or tried those, but that's fantastic. Let's find out. Oh, several of you already know about this. Let's see what we got. And it's 692558. 692558. Right back there. All right. Mrs. Brooks. Very nice. Time for a night out. All right, the third one, we've got 5 on this round. The third one is a Harney & Sons Holiday Tea 4-pack gift box with a Hawaiian Host Peppermint Macadamias. And there's a book that goes along with it for your cozy night in for reading and all the rest. Let's see, right in the middle. Here we go. 692917. 692917. Not quite? Oh. Oh, there we go, right up front. Okay. 692917. You got it. Fantastic. Now these last 2 are the same. There's 2 of them. So if you miss the first one, it'll be the second one. But they're charcuterie baskets with all kinds of good stuff inside of them. You probably saw them coming in. And so you have 2 chances. The first chance for this charcuterie basket is, let's see, 692869. 692869 for the charcuterie basket. We got it? Not on this one. 692869. Okay, well, is it? Did we have a winner? 692869? We got it? Oh. That was close. Okay, one more here for the next charcuterie basket. And we'll find out here. Let me dig down all through these, shuffle them up. The next one, 692641. Bingo. 692641. Fantastic. All right, we're going to pick those up after the show. Make sure right after the whole event you go back there and grab those. And we also just want to take a moment, just while I've got a little intermission here and while these 2 students are standing behind me waiting to do their thing. Hang on. Sit tight. We also just wanted to thank some of our sponsors because a lot of the desserts that we have were donated. A lot of what went into tonight was given. And so we wanted to thank Ron and Joan Brunix from Mustard Seed Graphics for donating all of the posters. So great. The posters, the flyers, putting it all out there with the design that goes into it. Fantastic. And then just a couple of our local businesses. DW Cookie, XRO Churro, Nothing Bunt Cakes, and Stonefire Grill gave generously. We're thankful for all of these businesses. All right, I'll slide away.
Me.
Are you telling me? I like it. That's a good philosophy. Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me my new philosophy? The teacher gave a D on last week's homework. She said, Miss Sally Brown, your grades are going down. I should have told her.
New philosophy.
My new philosophy. Miss B, I'm she. Look, see. A D, a D. Well, why are you telling me? And that's my new philosophy.
That's your new philosophy.
Why are you telling me? My new philosophy.
That's great, Sally, but I have to go practice Chopin.
No! I like it. No! That's a good philosophy. No! No! No!
That's your new philosophy?
Yes! I mean, no! And like a busy bee, each new philosophy can fly from tree to tree and keep me moving. When life's a dizzy maze on alternating days, I choose a different phrase.
New philosophy.
My new philosophy.
But Sally, some philosophies are simple. Man shall not live by bread alone. Some philosophies are clear.
Leave your message at the sound of the tone. Some philosophies pick and choose, deciding what goes in it.
Some take a lifetime.
Mine takes a minute.
But Sally, anything that takes only a minute can't be very lasting. For instance, Beethoven took over 2 years.
No!
I can't stand it.
I can't stand it. I like it. It's like a guarantee, my new philosophy. And things are sure to be a whole lot brighter. Oh yeah? That's what you think. Why are you telling me? No, I can't stand it. Now life is free and easy, much more philosophy with my brand new. You know, someone has said we should live each day like it's our last. Clearly, some philosophies aren't for all people. And that's my new philosophy.
These ladies are coming up. We don't get an opportunity to do this very often where we separate the secondary students or the high school students and do a girls ensemble or a boys ensemble. And this time we did. This is, both Mrs. Arnone and I were talking about this is like our early 2000s dream was singing and playing this song. And the boys, I promise you fellas that a men's ensemble is coming. Okay, they've been a little annoyed by this.
This song was written by John Foreman from the Christian band Switchfoot. It was used in a movie called A Walk to Remember about a girl, Jamie Sullivan, a Christian girl, fighting a battle with cancer as she falls in love with the town resident bad boy. Missionary dating at its finest.
There's a song that's inside of my soul. It's the one that I've tried to write over and over again. I'm awake in the infinite cold, but you sing to me over and over and over again.
My head back down, and I lift my hands and pray to be only yours. I pray to be only yours. I know now you're my only.
This is from the popular musical Dear Evan Hansen. This song opens the show as our protagonist complains that his life isn't important and no one sees him. In the musical, Evan lies, which quickly spirals his life out of control and puts him into the spotlight.
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make a mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share, no, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you learned, because you learned. On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through the window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass, waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? We start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong, but every sun doesn't rise, and no one tells you where you went wrong. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you learned, because you learned. On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass, waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving?
When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? It's like I never made a sound. Did I ever make a sound?
Never be more than I've always been, 'cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass, waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? Oh, is anybody waving? Waving, waving.
This is from a James Bond movie, Skyfall, and was written and performed by Adele, and is used in that film's opening sequence. In every movie, the same iconic Bond chords are used, and this one is no different.
this is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth move and then hear my heart burst again. For this is the end. I've drowned and dreamt this moment, so overdue I owe them. Swept away, I'm stolen.
The sky falls when it crumbles. We will stand tall, face it all together. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall, face it all together. At skyfall, at skyfall. Skyfall is where we start, 1,000 miles and poles apart, where worlds collide and days are dark. You may have my number, you can take my name, but you'll never have my heart. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall, face it all together. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall, face it all together. At skyfall, let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall. Where you go, I go. What you see, I see. I know I'd never be me without the security of your loving arms, keeping me from harm. Put your hand in my hand and we'll stand. Let the sky fall. Let the sky fall. When it crumbles, we will stand tall. Face it all together. Let the sky fall. Let the sky fall. When it crumbles, we will stand tall. Face it all together. At skyfall, let the sky fall. We will stand tall. At skyfall. At skyfall.
One of the most beloved musicals of all time. A prospective nun who loves to sing is sent to go live with the Von Trapp family who has recently lost their mother. She falls in love with the children and introduces them to music into their lives and ends up finding love herself.
Let me give you a little warning. This is a marathon. It's a long song. It's a medley of all the best of the Sound of Music, and we all know how great that music is. So please, if you would, hold your applause. I'll tell you when it's over. But also, you have an opportunity for a little Sound of Music sing-along. So, I mean, and these seats are cheaper than the Hollywood Bowl. So sing out with us when I turn around and welcome you in. Okay.
Sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that flies from the lakes to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like the chime that flies from a church on a breeze. To laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones on its way. To sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I call to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music. And I'll sing once more. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens,
Bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens,
brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels,
doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles,
monkeys that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things.
girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes,
Snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. High on a hill was a lonely goatherd, lady yodelay, yodelay, woo.
Ralph was the voice of the lonely goatherd, lay yodel-lo.
Folks in a town that was quite remote heard, lay yodelay, yodelay, woo.
Rusty and clear from the goatherd's sweltered, lay yodel-lo.
Oh, lady yodelay, oh, lady yodelay, oh, lady yodelay, oh, lady yodelay, oh, lay. Prince on the bridge of a castle motor, lay yodelay, yodelay, woo.
Men on the road with a load to tow, lay
tree, yodelay, yodelay, yodelo. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with A, B, C. When you sing, you begin with do, re, mi, do, re, mi. The first three notes just happen to be do, re, mi, do, re, mi. Do, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. For a long, long way to run. So a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow slow. Tea, I drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to dough. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. Do, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Far a long, long way to run. So a needle pulling thread. Learn to follow slow. See, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to dough. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So, do.
This is from the incredible musical, The Pirates of Penzance, which was written in the 1870s by the composing duo Gilbert and Sullivan. It stands to the test of time and is worth watching for every family. This song includes the beloved Major General.
Very model of a modern major general. I've information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England and I quote the fights historical from Marathon to Waterloo and not to categorical. I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations, both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I'm teeming with a lot of news. Lot of news. What would I rhyme that with? Oh, I know. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and homunculus. In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern major general.
Still in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, he is the very model of a modern major general.
I know a mythic history, King Arthur's answer paradox. I answer hard acrostics, I've a pretty taste for paradox. I quote Hegeliacs, all the crimes of Heliogabalus. In conics I can floor peculiarities, parabolas. I can tell undoubted Raphaels from Jared Dow's and Zophanies. I know the croaking chorus from the frogs of Aristophanes. Then I can hum a fugue of which I've heard the music's dinner for. What would I rhyme? What would you rhyme dinner for with?
Pinafore?
Ooh, I know. And whistle all the years from that infernal nonsense pinafore.
Whistle all the years from that infernal nonsense pinafore. Whistle all the years from that infernal nonsense pinafore. Whistle all the years from that infernal nonsense pinafore.
I know the mystic history, King Arthur's answer paradox. I answer hard acrostics, I've a pretty taste for paradox. In short, it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
Still it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
In fact, when I know what is meant by mamelon and ravelin, when I can tell at sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs and sorties and surprises I'm more wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat. When I have learned what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy. Oh no. Oh, I know. You'll say a better major general has never sat
You'll say a better major general has never sat at G. You'll say a better major general has never sat at G. You'll say a better major general has never sat at G.
For my military knowledge, though I'm plucky and adventurous, has only been brought down to the beginning of the century. But still it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
But still it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
Can we do it again, but faster?
Of course, my dear boy. I am the very model of a modern major general. I've information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England and I quote the fights historical, from Marathon to Waterloo and North to categorical. I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations, both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I'm teeming with a lot of news. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
Many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and animalculus. In short, it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
Still it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
I have to tell you, side story. I'm driving with my husband, we're talking about this, and it's a family favorite, The Pirates of Penzance. So this is like, I don't know, like a week and a half ago, that he's like, why did you not program something from The Pirates of Penzance? And I'm like, well, it's not too late. And I talked to Josh, and he learned that like immediately. So that was incredibly impressive.
This beautiful and well-known song was written in 1939 for the movie The Wizard of Oz, starring Judy Garland. She dreams of a land far beyond her current troubles. When a tornado comes and knocks Dorothy out in her dreams, she arrives at that magical land.
Somewhere over the that I heard of once in a lullaby.
Troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I?
This beautiful song was written for the 1996 cartoon Hunchback of Notre Dame. This song is written with hope that one day there will be peace and that justice will finally reign. We know that that day will only truly come when Christ returns.
Someday
we're going to give their voices a break while we do our last raffle round. So if you need to use the restroom, you want to grab another dessert, which there are plenty, leave your raffle tickets with somebody so we can hand out these last few. That was truly fantastic. You guys sound awesome. Amazing. And the tickets, I guess, were less than the Hollywood Bowl, but they don't have to be. If you'd like to give more, we're welcome to receiving that. So we have a few to give on this next raffle round, okay? We have 2 Lands' End tote bags with spiritware in them. If you pull out the shirt that's in there and it doesn't fit, we'll get you the right size and take care of you. And also 2 $50 Lands' End gift cards to give away as well. So 4 items on this round. Grab those tickets, look at those numbers, let's figure it out. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Okay, this one's for one of the totes right off the bat. And I'm trying to be creative with my grabbing here. And the first one is 692709. 692709. Fantastic. You'll like these tote bags. They're rugged and very helpful. So we got one more of these tote bags. And there's a mug, and there's a shirt, and there's all kinds of treats. A hat. You just wait. Okay, here we go for one more of these. 692837. 692837, right there. All right. Fantastic. And then we have 2 Lands' End gift cards, each separately. The first one is going to stir that up a little bit and then grab this one here. 692395. It has a name and a number on the back. Should I call them right now? Oh, it's right. Okay. Nice. And one more of those $50 Lands' End gift cards. We'll go right in here. 692008. Oh, I think I read the wrong number. Now, don't forget, after the show, grab those items out back. As soon as we wrap up here, grab those items. Those are yours. We want to make sure we get them in your hands. We have our grand prize here given after the last song. So we have one more little raffle item we'll give to you. We're not raffling off the desserts, but we may need to. But there's plenty left over. So after the show, fill your pockets, fill your plates, fill your mouths, whatever you need to do. We've got plenty to go around. But we got one more song for you after a video.
Well, thank you again so much for coming tonight. This has been just a joy. I've really, really appreciated just the sacrifice you made. And I have, excuse me, I have some thank yous to say after this next portion, but I want to tell you the whole reason why we did this. You know, we usually don't charge for concerts at all. We just do this one Gala, whatever, whatever. He's tried to teach me multiple times. But we only do this one, and it really is for the purpose of raising money for missions. I want to just talk to you a little bit about why we're going to Oahu. You know, typically when people hear the words missions trip and Oahu, they kind of roll their eyes and laugh at me a little bit. But truthfully, we don't follow the place, we follow the ministry. And I have been so excited just to have this opportunity. I've wanted to do it for years, to just work alongside Landon Miller. Landon used to be a teacher here at SCCS, and then he went on staff at Grace Baptist for a little while. And he is currently the pastor of Aiea. There, I was looking for him last concert. Aiea Heights Church, which is in Oahu. He is going to be facilitating our ministry among some of the private and public schools in the area. And I said in this last concert, it's kind of ironic how our Ireland trip and our Oahu trip kind of line up, in that in Ireland, the tour that we took last year, there were some really difficult cultural divisions, you know, amongst Ireland and Northern Ireland. And a lot of places that we were able to go sing at were not places that the church were able to step in ministry. And you know, I want to just give you a short story about our trip in Ireland. You know, I always say on this campus to these kids, like, this is life or death. Singing is life or death. And I know maybe I get some eye rolls at that from, I don't know, whoever, maybe you. But it really is very true. You know, we had this opportunity to sing at a church on Sunday morning back in Ireland. And the next day, the pastor ran into a man, a parishioner in his congregation who had been separated from his wife for a while. And she had completely stopped going to church, just really wanted nothing to do with the Lord. But she heard that there would be a choir singing at church on Sunday morning. So she chose to tune in on the live stream. And on that day, Dr. Wilson really just gave just a masterful message on the gospel and what it means. And so simply because the choir from the United States was singing in that service, she chose to tune in. It's amazing how God prepares that ministry all over the world for us. He goes before us. He knows what music, you know, before I even choose it. And it's such an incredible thing. And these kids have gotten to witness it over and over again. And it's like nights like tonight where your contribution really makes a massive difference to whether or not these kids can go on this trip. It's heartbreaking as a teacher to have a student come up to me and say, hey, we can't swing it. There's no way we can't go this year. And I mean, I will do anything in my power to get that kid. And I've done almost anything in my power to get that kid on that trip. But your contributions tonight have been just incredible. I wanted to take a couple more minutes of your time and show you the video that was completed after our Ireland trip and just give you a taste of what ministry looks like.
Ireland was a long time in the planning. We had been working on this for about 5 years, I think, prior to COVID. We're hoping for the first opportunity to be able to take that trip. And it happened this year. A lot of prayer and tears and money and all of the things and, you know, practicing went into this trip. And it was everything that we had hoped for. I really think that the ministry excelled. Students were just ready to put in the hard work, and that was just my favorite thing, was just watching the kids connect. It was everything that we could have asked for.
One of my favorite memories was just the hour of downtime that we had, because we didn't have a lot of downtime. So there was one night we got back and the parents were making dinner, and we just got to have downtime in the mission center and just kind of getting to have that downtime and bonding time as the choir. That was one of my favorite things.
It was a little stressful, but overall I had an amazing time, and I think that the Lord really worked in our ministry, and overall I had an amazing time.
It was really cool being able to just express that we get to be in Ireland, that we get to have the Lord on our side, especially at this trip as a missions trip. takeaway I want for the choir from just the devotionals this entirety is how great God is. Like, he is the God of the universe that gets to help us do his will, that we would take that for granted.
Something I've been learning is that for a lot of us Christians, and this is not necessarily a bad thing, but something to be aware of, is that we constantly think when we read the Bible, we view it in like Americanized view, which is not really the way it was intended to be read, but still just seeing how in different countries things are like the same but different. Like, they still worship the same God we do. They still like pray the same way we do. They still have sermons the way we do. But just, I don't know how to describe it besides saying it's not as Americanized as we constantly view it. So it's like you both get whiplash, but you also realize, hey, we're still the same. And then it just shows that like through Christ, we have family everywhere. Like, there's Christians everywhere. There's children of God and all over the world. And it's just crazy to think of like, God did this. Like, no one else could have done this outside of God. Like, to unite different people with different cultures and different settings, just, that can only be God.
So that's just a little taste of what these trips look like, and I'm just confident that the Lord will work in Oahu, and that we will just be tools for the gospel. I want to, before we sing our very last song, there are some incredible people that I really need to thank. When we were over in Ireland, Stacey Woodward said to me, "We need to have a Gala. I'm not sure what she said, but she probably said it right. And I was like, that is too much work. That's never going to happen. And of course, she just stepped up and made this happen. I mean, it's beyond anything I could have imagined. Stacey, everything Stacey touches is just lovely. So let's give her a massive thanks for this evening. And I've said it before, and you'll probably hear me say it for as long as Dr. Wilson lets me have Andrea Spencer as an assistant. But oh my goodness gracious, this woman just is heaven sent. She has been such a gift, such a blessing to me. She pours her heart into everything she does. She does it. I mean, she is the definition of doing things with excellence for the glory of God. And all of her work that went into this, I am so grateful for you, friend. Thank you. I also just want to say, I mean, you've seen her at the piano for many, many years. She is my friend, my sister. She is the better part of this musical duo. The kids depend on her. I depend on her. And she speaks the truth in love. She is a precious sister and so infinitely talented. Tiffany Arnone. I also want to take this opportunity just to say thank you to our administration and to, we have Dr. Collins, or I always do that, Mr. Collins and Mrs. Agajanian, and then Dr. Wilson he is also just such a brother in the Lord and listens to my stress and my poor planning and all of these things, and he continually supports me and encourages me onward. And I am so in line with his mission for these students to know and to love the gospel through the medium of music. So let's say thank you to our administration. And lastly, and then I promise we will move on. Lastly, actually, why don't you, well, no, don't move yet. Lastly, I just want to say thank you so much to the parents. I mean, like we told you, this honor choir is so newly formed, and we asked Stacy said we got to get parents involved to do this. And I was like, there's no way I'm not going to ask honor choir parents and junior high choir parents to give to this when it really is, the money is going. But you parents have seen the vision, and you know what this means for our future years. And I cannot believe the people in this room that stepped up and made this happen, and you are just a gift from God. So from my heart to yours, thank you. If you didn't have anything to do with it, you can applaud for these people. Okay, now our last song. Our students are going to come down. Stand up, please, and stand around you. So don't poke them or kick them, okay? It's high school, go ahead. Quickly. And we are going to sing our last song, and this is from the musical Les Miserables. And many of you know this. This is Do You Hear the People Sing? And I want to just say before we sing this song, as the students are moving around, keep going. As the students are moving to their spaces, we have our school-wide Christmas concert on December 12th. It is at Grace Baptist Church. It is open to any and all who would like to attend, and everyone from all the kindergartners through 6th grade will participating. Honor choir will sing, junior high choir will sing, high school choir will sing. We'll have some special numbers and some fun media videos for you guys to watch, but we would really love to have you there. Thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting and for loving the arts. Junior high choir, please stand. Come around to make your way on stage. Thank you. This will take us a second. Also, this is 120 students singing their hearts out. That is an incredible amount. Let's give the students a round of applause for that. 120.
Do you hear the people sing, lost in the valley of the night? It is the music of a people who are climbing to the light. For the wretched of the earth, there is a flame that never dies. Even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise.
Music of a people who are climbing to the light.
Nobody got hurt there. Excellent job. Let's drown that out with some applause. Excellent work yet again. Just amazing, 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 gifted young people. 120 souls singing to the glory of God. Just fun songs that we can rejoice in and fellowship together. A variety of things I just want to share with you really quickly. And we'll wrap up here in just a minute, and then you'll get more desserts, right? But along the way, as they head to Oahu, this is a fundraiser for the high schoolers to head to Oahu. And the hope is that they will transform the ministry there and be transformed by the ministry there. Landon Miller is a good friend. He's a wonderful man who knows and loves the Word of God and ministers to people deeply. They will be blessed as they seek to bless him. So just know that. And I look forward to how that trip will impact them for who knows how long. Last time I was in Oahu, I was much younger, did the Arizona Memorial, and I joined the Marine Corps after that. So it could be a recruiting trip for, I'm just kidding, your kids. Make their own decisions on that. Anyway, but there's a lot to see and do and minister. Some of the things you didn't see from Ireland are the public schools that we got into. And one of the public schools that had disabled students. And we couldn't take pictures, but that was transforming for so many of all of us, really. I talk about a highlight of the trip. There are things that God has planned that we have no idea about, and we're looking forward to that. And so going to Oahu is more than just, hey, it's Hawaii. It's a great opportunity to see a local place that most people go to for vacation and see it with new eyes and have a new heart for the people in your own country in a place that most people overlook. The silent auction is still going. We can get that going as well for the pictures for the Christmas show. And also wanted to mention, I guess this is a public service announcement, I-5 is closed if you're headed that way home between 14 and Calgrove. I just thought you would know that from 8 p.m. until 8 a.m. if you're headed that way. Thought I'd save somebody some help there. Also, we have one more piece. You can pay me for that later. It'll go toward the Oahu trip. That's fine. We have one more grand prize to give out here as well. Oh, I have one left over from the first show we did today. Actually, nobody purchased the hour extra tomorrow that I was selling. So if you would like to purchase that extra hour, don't forget to change your clocks. All right, my dumb jokes are over. Let's draw this. You ready? So this is for a $50 Cheesecake Factory gift card, a $25 Stonefire Grill gift card, a $25 Rattlers gift card, a $25 Wolf Creek gift card, and an XRO Churro gift card, all in the same package for this one person. You ready? 692089. Janice is the name on the back. You got it?
Donation envelope.
Okay. One more note for you as well. If you're so inclined that you would like to give in one of those donation envelopes, give above and beyond, we can actually make sure that you fill out your information here. We will send you a donation receipt so that that's a tax write-off. We can take care of you that way as well. Well, just before we close, we want to make sure that we recognize those who've labored much and your eyes have not been on them and your ears have not heard them, but they've done a lot to make this night go well. Wesley Jow and Chase Baxter in the back. And because they are so awesome, they have their own disciples in Zach Beatty and Jade Glencher. Thank you. And then most certainly, most appropriate to end on this note, we want to just say thank you, thank you, thank you for the prayers, work, love, passion, commitment that Mrs. Johnson has put into this evening. I wasn't done yet. There's much to say. Oh, yeah, you can bring the flowers to Mrs. Johnson, as well as Tiffany Arnone. We brought them flowers. So, just to say a quick word, it's so great. It's such a blessing, a wonderful privilege to be a school that is a ministry of the church. The only reason we exist is to proclaim the gospel of Jesus Christ that saves souls, to glorify God, and reach more with his great name. We do that in a variety of ways, through a classroom, through an event, through an activity, through sports, and all of the rest. But it is awesome and even appropriate that a Christian school would have a robust, excellent, amazing, traveling, impassioned, well-trained, exquisitely trained, young, older, and older still, choir, worshipers, those that are trained to worship God, proclaim God, and travel the world and make his name great. This is just appropriate for us to have this and do this, and it takes a very special person to make that happen. So one more time, thank you, Susie Johnson. Okay, as we wrap up this evening, let's just say this. If we're not letting you out the door unless you grab another dessert on your way. Pick up your raffle prizes, fill out the silent auction. God bless you. We love you. Thank you so much. Have a great night.